Good morning, class. Today we are going to discuss about the next PSC, that is public corporation. Yesterday we have discussed about the departmental undertaking. Now today we will discuss about the public corporation or statutory corporation. So a statutory corporation is a body corporated formed by a special act of parliament or by the central or state legislature. It is fully financed by the government. Its powers, objects, limitations, etc. are also decided by act of legislature. Example is Indian Airline, Air India, State Bank of India, Life Insurance Corporation of India, Food Corporation of India, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, etc. So, which PSC is considered as public corporation? The corporation which has been formed by passing a special एक्ट. ऐसा कॉरपोरेशन जो पार्लियामेंट में एक एक्ट को पास करके बनाया गया हो उसको हम बोलते हैं बेटा पब्लिक कॉरपोरेशन. क्लियर? बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज एसबीआई, स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया एंड एलआईसी. दीज ऑल आर द example of public corporation. Now there are some basic features of public corporation. That is, first one is it is created by an act of parliament or central or state legislature. Clear? We have just seen in the definition that public corporation itself created by passing a law or passing a act in the parliament or state legislature. Second one is the powers, objective and limitation of public corporation are defined in the act only. Now the act through which this corporation has been incorporated, in the same act the power of the organization or corporation is mentioned, what are its objectives and what are the limitations. All these things are written in the act only. Third characteristics is it operate under the total control of central government or state government, whoever formed this. Clear? ये पूरी तरह से कंट्रोल में रहेंगे किसके? या तो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के, जिनने भी इसको एक्ट पास करके फॉर्म किया हो. Next one is it is a separate legal entity. It gets incorporated automatically when act is passed in the parliament. Now separate legal entity, this word we have discussed in company. Clear? Now I hope you are well familiar with this word separate legal entity. It means corporation can sue on outsider, and outsider can file case against the corporation. Clear? It is separated from its members. This is the meaning of separate legal entity. After that, it is managed by board of directors who are nominated by the government. Same thing we have seen in the company. Company is managed by board of directors selected by the shareholder. In the same manner, public corporation is also governed by or managed by board of director, and the board of direct name of the board of director are decided or nominated by the government. The public corporation is its own rules of recruitment and remuneration for its staff and employee. Clear? Now there is no rules and regulation of the government, central or state government, are applied in this, although some rules and they have to follow, but in terms of recruitment, in terms of remuneration, it has its own rules and regulation. It enjoys administrative autonomy as it is relatively free from political interference. And as we know that it is a statutory body passed by special act in parliament, so there is no political control or political interference in this type of corporation. This have it has its own administrative body through which these organizations are governed. After that, next is the main motive of public corporation is service to general public. Why it is formed? It is formed to provide general service to the public. Next one is it is accountable to parliament or legislature for its operation. It has to submit its annual report on its working. Clear beta? Accountable means answerable. We already discussed about accountability. So if there is any question regarding the public corporation, then answer will be given in parliament only. The account of public corporation are generally audited by comptroller and audited general. Comptroller and audited general, that is CAG. CAG. It is also a statutory body formed for audited the गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट. ठीक है. केग एक सेपरेट बॉडी है, स्टेचुटरी बॉडी है जो गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट के सारे अकाउंट्स को क्या करती है, ऑडिट करती है. क्लियर. सो पब्लिक कॉरपोरेशन के भी अकाउंट्स का जो ऑडिट किया जाएगा दैट विल बी डन बाय केग only. So these are some features of the public corporation. Now we are moving towards the advantages of public corporation. What are the advantages? First one is administrative autonomy. Autonomy means self-governing. So it enjoys the autonomy in term of management. So a public corporation is able to manage its affairs with independent and flexibility. And if it is working or managing its problems or administration through its own body, then what will happen? It can manage all the affairs with flexibility and independence. There will be nobody will interfere in this department. Next one is quick decision. A public corporation is relatively free from red tapeism, so there is less file work and less formalities to be completed before taking decision. This is word here, the word is used, red tapeism. Red tapeism means excessive formality or excessive filing work. So it is free from the red tapeism, and when it is free from the red tapeism, then whatever decision it has to take, it can be taken immediately or fastly. Next is service motive. As we have discussed already that why these corporations are formed, it is formed for the service motive. So it ensures the protection of the public interest. When any organization is working for service motive, then it protects the interest of its organization. After that, efficient staff. Public corporation can have their own rules and regulation regarding remuneration and recruitment of employees. It can provide better facilities and attractive terms of services to staff to secure efficient working from its staff. Now, efficient staff means well qualified staff. You have good staff, and if you have efficient staff, then whatever your motive, you can achieve it easily. It is known as efficient staffing. After that, professional management. Its board of director consists of business expert and also the representative of various groups such as labor, consumer, nominated by the government. और इसका जो मैनेजमेंट रहता है दैट इज प्रोफेशनल मैनेजमेंट. उसमें हर फील्ड का एक्सपर्ट जो रहते हैं उनको बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर में इन्वॉल्व किया जाता है एंड दीज नॉर्म आर गिवन बाय द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. Clear? There are different departments like labor expert, business expert, consumer expert. All these become the member of board of director. So they are, as they are expert, they run the organization in proper manner. Clear? So these were some characteristics and advantages of public corporation. Okay, thank you so much.